Good morning.
How are we?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
How was your sleep?
Sleep was above, slightly below average,
Slightly below. What? Slightly below yesterday?
but good enough. Yeah, worse than yesterday, but still fine. I've had worse sleeps, and I've trained on worse sleeps, and I've trained well on worse sleeps, so should be all good. We're gonna go down and get some breakfast. Probably run into some people down there, and yeah, kick on. 3 events to go today. Starting with the deadlift, then we go to the stone throw, finish up with the frame carry. So it's probably my stronger day, all things being equal.
Yeah, well, that's it.
See how it goes.
What is on the menu today?
Same as usual, some eggs, pancakes, bacon. It's quite nice. Not too heavy, and then I'm gonna have a protein shake just to keep the macros in check. When I'm traveling, it's really hard because, like, say this is a pretty normal meal, but you might be talking like 25 grams of protein, like 75 grams of carbs, and then like 30 or 40 grams of fat. You're not really doing well with your macros, so have a protein shake to accompany and not throw off my usual diet too much.
We had football yesterday.
Yeah?
That was,
Thanks, brother.
it looked good.
Yeah,
But for what I was really solid.
thank you very much.
Did you practice on lean back that much?
No.
No.
But do you know what Q works really well?
I'll step over here so I'm not sitting.
Gonna say,
It was
Very obvious.
that I literally just had the Q in my head for the last week or two of training.
Yeah.
That, like, two things, elbows high, and almost like I'm pushing my chest away from the log.
That's exactly right.
And yeah, it's worth a
I
try.
can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I can't do it, but when I was fat, that was my go-to.
Yeah.
100%. I can't do it anymore, just adjusting for lighter body weight.
Yeah.
But it cleaned itself, didn't it?
Yeah, oh,
That log
100%.
press-
It's
yeah, that's
fine.
what.
Man, I don't know how many times we have to go to different shows with slightly different equipment, and people go like, "No, it's different. This is so different," and it's never different.
So the Slater logs, I've definitely felt those where they've been completely different, but it's because, like, I mean, it's a treat. Like, it's not like it's the same weld or the same mold each time, so there's going to be minor variations. But I've never found one that I couldn't do equal amount of work on
Yes.
than the previous.
Yes, it's not that. Yeah, it's not more challenging. So, yeah, no, I was really happy with that. Especially, did you watch my whole
did.
96? If I was efficient, I'd have 4. Because
Yeah.
I dipped it 6 times.
I think it cleaned too quick and caught you, because what happens is that log isn't 12 inches either.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
small.
actually just under, so it gets closer to your throat,
Yeah.
which throws your press out of alignment,
Yeah.
which arguably enough gets me in trouble as well a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's why you were dipping it. You were trying to adjust. It's that slight little bit. It's a little bit more dense.
Yeah.
So it comes up into higher. That's what screwed you, I think.
I have.
Or you hurt it.
Mildly screwed.
Mildly screwed. Well,
Yeah.
out of 4, yeah.
Yeah.
But
no,
are
I'm
you
happy.
hurting?
No, I'm 100%. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
What can your hands hold? I mean, we saw that cute little, like, farmer strapped in run you did where
On the frame, like
Yeah.
frame and training without knurling,
Yeah.
I did 400 for 8 meters in 4 seconds.
I was saying mine doesn't have barely on it either.
Yeah.
And I went for, I think maybe like 4.5 meters. It took me longer than 8 seconds to go that far, but
Yeah.
roughly the same. The knurling doesn't make that big of a difference, I'm going to be honest with you. From my experience, it doesn't.
Yeah. Look, I mean, I think if I hold on to the frame, I don't see how I lose.
I don't either. I'm be honest
Yeah.
with you. As long as you don't, assuming everything goes well previous to the frame, like it should,
Like nothing
goes to plan.
retarded happens. Honestly, I
Yeah.
think I could come 4th in the stone, 4th in the deadlift, 2nd in the frame, and win.
Yes, it's there. Odds
I could.
are. Yeah, I can see it. Yes, it very well could be done.
Yeah.
What's the plan for this morning? It's about 9. We're gonna download some music. Then we're gonna head over to the venue.
Yeah, we'll just mosey over.
We're gonna
It's
walk
just-
through the event again.
Yeah, might as well. There's just nothing else to do. What else are you gonna do? We just sit around and wait and wait and wait and wait.
Any escalator thoughts?
The venue, no escalator thoughts. Getting a bit sleepy again. That's okay.
Yeah, then we
Always-
pit stop at the Rain booth.
Always comes around. Yeah, potentially. A pit stop at the rainbow. I got a couple stacked away already. And look at that, right on cue.
What's the strategy for the next 3 events here? How do you think you're gonna shake out?
Well, there's no strategy really on stone throw and frame. You just throw it and as far as you can, move as fast as you can. Then with the deadlift, there's Pavlo, Trey, myself, Bobby are probably all close to the top. I think me, Trey, Bobby battling for second. That's going to be pretty important not to lose too many points there. But I think the key for me is if I have a really good frame run, it's going to be hard to beat me so long as everything else goes okay. So, yeah, really, that's the name of the game for me.
Man, this stone throw is going to be such a mixed bag. Everybody's going to have a different strategy.
I don't know. I think I'm doing it off my head. Virtually everyone else is going to go above their head. I don't think you're going to see as much variation as you think you will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody said they were going to try and shot put it almost like a side.
Yeah, Tom said that. Tom Evans said that, but he won't do that. No, I don't think so.
Because you get 3 attempts at the stone throw, right?
3 attempts, yeah.
So you might see people try different strategies for each throw.
Maybe, and I might too. Like if the first one doesn't, if I have a good throw and it's not where I need it to be, maybe I'll try over my head. That's just adapting on the day, so we'll see how it all goes.
Wonderful. Well, good luck.
Onwards.
Have fun.
I will.
We'll catch you after the first event.
Yes, you will.
Boss, how about that day one?
Yeah, day one was exciting. I think for Mitch, it went perfectly. Really, when we kind of looked at the events, day two's his better day. So I think starting off with the deadlift today should be good for him. Frame should be really good. He's confident on the throw. So we're exactly where we need to be.
Yeah, what do you think about today? Like, how do you think it's going to shake out? Like, where do you think he needs to place in each event?
I think it's really important he's not too far behind Trey going into the frame carry. That's kind of our ultimate goal. If he can if he can beat Trey on the deadlift, that's going to be ideal. But as long as he's no more than like a point behind, I think we're still fine. Trey's been amazing, and I'm super impressed with him. But if we go based off what he did last year on the frame, that is still a big question mark. So our goal is to be as close as possible to Trey going into that last event, and then I think Mitch has got a great chance. I really think it's those two for the win now, and then quite a close battle between Tom, Pavlo, and Mateusz Kieliszkowski for third place. But that throwing event, anything can happen on. So nothing is guaranteed, still lots to fight for. But after day one, you know, things are going as expected.
Any surprises in anybody's performance yesterday?
Yeah, obviously big surprise with Luke Stoltman. We were all expecting Luke to come in and smash the log, and it just shows you never know what's going to happen. Anything can happen in Strongman. I've seen Luke, Luke could probably do that log today and lift it no problem. I spoke to him last night, and he said when he cleaned it, the pressure on his chest just made him feel a bit dizzy. Unfortunate for Luke, but these things happen in sport. So that was a big shock on the men's side of things. I think other than that, there's been no massive surprise. Some amazing performances, but no big surprises. On the women's side, Victoria Long, not as dominant as maybe people were expecting. But yeah, it was a great day of competition. Couple of little shocks, but for the most part, going as people would expect.
Wonderful. Well, thanks.
Cheers, man.
How was that?
Another event loss.
Bobby did you dirty there.
Bobby did do me dirty, and we're on the same team, bastard. But perfect result, really. I had 2 between me and Trey. I was the best deadlifter today. My third lift was really smooth, and officially have cleaned up the lockers. It's really relieving. It was so good that people on the live stream were saying that I was wearing a suit, because surely he hasn't got that much better. So yeah, I'm stoked. Half a point behind Trey, 7 clear of Bobby in third. We've got the stone throw left. We've got the frame carry left.
You have to be feeling good.
Yeah. You reserve good feelings for when it's all said and done. But a good stone throw puts me in really, really good shape to win the day.
Hello. There he is.
Hello.
What's up, buddy?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Stealing my thunder.
This is Kate. She works for me online. She's just learning about the whole world of Strongman.
Yeah.
And I said, you're one of the most important people in the world of Strongman.
Strongman are guys. Good place to start. You read all the results on there.
Absolutely.
That's what he just told me.
How do you actually do it?
Well, I mean, for the historical stuff, I had kind of a database going on for a while. I've been following it since I was a child, though. So,
But say like a Strongman Champions League.
Strongman Champions League, there's a website where they put their results, for
They do.
example. For the historical ones, there was a website where I could watch the old shows, so I paid for that.
Right.
Got them there, for example. So,
Yeah.
I just try to, go wide and take a look at everything. And, yeah.
Man,
See
it's
how
so
comes out.
helpful.
Yeah,
It's so helpful.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Been a bigger help to me than probably anyone else.
Yeah,
Like,
more than most.
You've been talking for years though, haven't we, Eloa? Like, we've just had this ongoing sort of narrative for years and years, and he has been so helpful. So I've been excited to meet you.
You as well. Yeah.
And then like, especially when a new competitor comes up, where you can just like go on their name and see everything they've done. It's
Yeah, what are their strengths? Like what
Absolutely.
weights have they lifted? So,
Yeah, absolutely.
And for me, I'm always curious about it myself. So
Yeah.
if I didn't do it for the people, I would do it for myself, just as a fan. So,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
so it's awesome to be here for sure.
Well, it's good to meet you.
Yes.
Really good to meet you.
Look like a good throw.
To be honest, I'm happy to be here, but I don't get overly nervous or anything like that. My biggest emotion is that my head's a bit sore at the moment. But in that event, you just try and throw the stone to infinity and beyond and see what you get.
You do come across as a very confident competitor. Where do you dig to get that confidence from? Or what experiences do you draw on?
It's just a matter of knowing what you're capable of and equally knowing what you're not capable of. And if you can be confident in both of those, then you can say anything with conviction and rest on your confidence.
Thank you so much, Mitch.
So, how was that?
It was good. That was a hard one to watch. It's because every time they throw it, you have no idea if they've got like 11 feet, 9 feet. I think the first one he did in the video, when they did the replay, it looks like it slipped down a bit, and I think the hat might have slipped. So yeah, I think he did really well. I couldn't ask for anything else. And he's like 4.5 points in front of Trey, 6.5 or something from Mateusz. So I think it's his to win and his to lose. So it'll be an exciting last event.
Mama, how's it going?
I'm so nervous.
Come on.
Honestly, that was so good. So proud of him. Did what he needed to do. Very nervous on a new event, but he's always good at everything that's weird and different, and never know what he's good at till he tries it. And he's good at everything.
What's it like watching like your really close friend?
It's funny because to us it's just Mitchell, and to all these people he's like a celebrity, and I don't want him to know that. I don't. Yeah, it's crazy, but he deserves it all. He's absolutely killing it. I could not be happier for him.
How's it feeling?
Good. Apprehensive. Like, I'm not going to celebrate anything because I'm 4 points ahead of Trey and probably not a factor on the frame. But I'm 6 ahead of Mateusz, meaning that I need to do something on the frame, so job's not done. I'm probably more reserved now than I would be after a good first event set because I've been here before. I was 2 or 3 ahead of Pablo when he beat me on the stones in Cardiff. And this is still my first big win, so there's still work to be done. Aiming to break the record for the frame. That's what I aim to do on the way in, and I keep my mind there. If I can do it, then there'll be no problems.
And you get to go last going into this event?
I'll know exactly how far to go. So, yeah, but I'll try not to pay too much attention to that. It's just about picking up and going.
Yeah. Well, looking forward to it.
See how it goes.
But we've seen glimpses of his power just his seventh competition.
What do you have to say, Mrs.?
I knew he was gonna win. Didn't you hear me earlier? I knew he was gonna. I bought him a beer before the event even started.
I love that.
Just confidence. It's rubbing off on me. Very proud. Yeah.
I just noticed your socks.
Your champ, Mitchell.
did a fantastic job. I mean, from the beginning to the end, you were roaring the thing, and I hope that you're back. Okay? Good to see you. Good to see you. Congratulations. Fantastic job. Congratulations. Fantastic job. Really great. Thank you very much, all of you. Thank you.
So, you did the thing.
Did the thing. Did my job.
How's it feel?
It's just a stepping stone. It's I always say it's really not about winning for me. It's just about what can we do with this now? What kind of impact can we make now? And it just amplifies that. So to me, this is day one of work getting started tomorrow, and yeah, it's onwards and upwards.
Take us back before the frame carry. Like you're about to go into it. You saw Mateusz finish. You saw all the other guys do it.
Yep.
You saw what the benchmark was. What was running through the head?
I needed to beat Bobby. I knew where I needed to finish, and when I dropped the frame the first time, I knew I beat Bobby at that stage. So it was just getting it done, and it's just another event where there's improvement to be had, but good enough. Top 3 and everything. If you do that, you win shows. I didn't win a single event, but I won by a comfortable margin. So happy with it, and we're on to World's Strongest Man.
Yeah. What's the plan for tonight?
We're going out for dinner with Rain. And then Jan said there's some drinks going on in her room. So we'll see how long we make it, but we still have some record breakers to do tomorrow, and kicking on.
I see you keep struggling to, keep rearranging.
It's so heavy.
This guy is really heavy.
It must be 60 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Louis here needs to go on a diet. But we're going to wrap the video now. Go off, celebrate, take some time away from camera. So thank you everyone for watching. Subscribe, become a member if you can. But your following is the large majority of why I do this. So please follow along, follow the journey to World's Strongest Man, and let's see what we can do.
Next stop, World's Strongest Man.